Australian tennis has a new teenage sensation. 16-year-old Lleyton Hewitt today beat former world number one Andre Agassi to proceed to the final of his first ATP tournament. Both players held serve in the semi-final of the Australian Hardcourt Championships, but Hewitt gritted out two tough tie-breaks to down his boyhood idol. In tomorrow's final, Hewitt will play fellow Australian Jason Stoltenberg, who had a comfortable win over defending champion Todd Woodbridge.
Lleyton Hewitt has a big poster of Andre Agassi in his family home in Adelaide. Today, the 16-year-old was seeing his hero up close and across the net after beating Scott Draper, Mark Woodford and American Vince Spadea to make the semi-final.
At the start, I was pretty nervous. He hits the ball like no one else I've ever hit against.
Agassi's coach Brad Gilbert also seemed nervous as the teenager defied age, rankings and the betting to force the first set to a tie-break. Agassi was the first to crack, Hewitt going to a 6-2 lead. He took the tie-break 7-5, claiming the first set to the delight of his parents in the stand.
And the emotion tells the story.
Like the first set, the second went to serve, Gilbert amazed as Hewitt took it to deuce on Agassi's serve at 5-4. In the tie-break, Hewitt launched an ace to rack up 4 match points. At 6-4, he played the winning shot to finish off a match memorable for his fine blend of teenage tenacity and his mature mindset.
The biggest moment in his career, undoubtedly.
Probably the cleanest hitter of the ball I've ever seen, and probably the most talented person, I think, ever to pick up a racket. And so I was just grateful to get the opportunity. It's not like every day you play a player like that.
Agassi, upset at having his comeback upstaged by a young unknown, had a backhanded compliment for Hewitt.
I should have given him more respect and on big points kind of taken my game to him, but I kept convinced he was going to go away.
Hewitt's ranking has jumped from 550 to 240 this week. If he can beat Stoltenberg tomorrow, he'll climb even higher.
World number one Martina Hingis has arrived in Sydney to begin her defence of the Australian Open. The 17-year-old was on a practice court today, working out the kinks from her 22-hour flight. Hingis is the top seed for the Sydney International, which starts tomorrow at White City. The Swiss teenager is hoping for a repeat of last year's success in Australia when she won her first Grand Slam tournament.
I always enjoy to come back to Australia, and this is just the beginning of the year, and I'm looking forward to the beginning of the tournament.
While Hingis has a bye tomorrow, her teenage rivals Anna Kournikova and Venus Williams will play first-round matches.